everybody, welcome to Art City Museum Facebook Live today on this beautiful Thursday. I hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be doing, since this is my, well, I have a show at 7 o'clock, but since this is my last day for this week of doing shows, I'm going to be doing a 4th of July pinwheel project today. So this is what we're doing today. Should work. I had it going a while ago anyway. I think it's cute. Anyway, be cute to like put on your tables if you're having a barbecue or something outside at your house or the park or whatever. You can put these on and watch them turn, I guess, right? Kids like this kind of thing. Anyway, this is what we're going to be making today. So the items that you're going to need for this project are a hot glue gun with hot glue. You're going to need a straw of some sort. You do a plastic one if you want, although I suggest a paper straw instead. You're going to need pliers, scissors, a paper clip, and markers, whatever colors you want. I'm doing red, white, blue, and a hole, something to punch a hole. I think a hole punch, a normal size hole punch is way too big and it's not going to work. For your paper clip, but if you have, like, if you can have an extra paper clip that you can poke a hole in or whatever, you can do that. But I have a leather punch, and my leather punch, I can rotate them, and so I can poke a hole that way. So for me, that works because I can poke the hole, a little hole. So if you have a leather punch, these are fantastic. Anyway, oh, and you need a piece of paper. Let me put these aside for a second so I can start off, show you what we're going to start with here, okay? Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is, like we've been doing for these last few projects, for those of you just joining, we're doing a 4th of July pinwheels today. So to start off, you're going to need your paper, printer paper, I would say. Take printer paper. I already have this, but I'm going to show you how to do it again. So you're going to have your printer paper, and then you're going to take the long printer paper that you have. I'm going to set this aside for a second. Okay, and then you're going to fold it because you need a square. If you have square paper, awesome. But if you don't have square paper and you have a regular printer size paper, you want to take the corner of your paper and you're going to fold it until you reach the other side, and then you're just going to crease that, okay? And the reason being, that's how you make a square with a piece of paper. So, hello, Charlotte Whitworth from Alaska. Welcome to my show. Okay, so fold your paper like this, okay? And then this part right here, you're going to cut that off, okay? So cut that off. Then once you have that cut, I'm going to put this aside because I'm going to use this later. You need to use that later, so here you go. And then unfold it. And then the next step is to, well, fold it the other way too. And this is so you can get that crease right in the middle. You need that so you know where to punch your hole in the middle. So make sure you did it pretty good there. Okay, and then the next step is, once you have it folded, what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut in the middle of that line, and you're going to go all the way, and I'll show you. Let's just watch this and I'll show you. So cut. Make sure it's even when you're cutting, okay? Get your paper even. And then you're going to cut it at the tip of the point. Up, up, up. And I stop about right there. So not even an inch. A little less than an inch before you get to the, see that? Before you get to the crease. So then once you have that one, you're going to unfold it, and you're going to fold it back the other way. Like that, like we did, and you're going to do the same thing to that side, right? So now you're going to cut that one straight up and then stop about the same distance. And now your paper should look like this, okay? Once you get that done and you have your stuff cut, you're going to poke a hole right in the middle, okay? And since, like I said, since I have my leather punch that has a hole that has different sizes, I'm using it. But if you have a paper clip, you could do that too, or a pen, any kind of you just need the hole to be big enough for your paper clip to fit in, okay? You don't want it to be able to stick. So then you're going to punch the hole right in the middle where all of the lines meet and it's like a point, right? So just poke it. I have to squeeze this kind of hard. All right, there we go. It's kind of off center, but it'll be okay. So that's how mine looks. I got that hole there, okay? And then you're going to go around and you're going to put, so each one of these little triangles, okay, just one side of it, you're going to poke a hole. So you want 4 holes, okay? So let me show you. Don't do yet because I don't want you to mess it up just yet. So 1 hole here, okay? Don't do it super all the way down to the bottom because you don't want it to rip. So about right there, okay? And then you're going to skip this one and you go to this one, okay? So it's every other corner. Oh, so here we go. I'm going to put one in here. Just don't do it right at the very tip because it'll mess it up. All right, and then I'm going to skip that one, and I'm going to go to the next one, which is right here. So see, I skipped that one to the next one. Now, oh, also, because I said have your hot glue ready, plug your hot glue in, okay? You need your hot glue plugged in because we're going to be using it here in a second. And then you're going to skip that one. You got your hole there, skip that one, and move over to this side. And then you're going to punch a hole there. So if you only have the paper clip to poke holes, you could do that. All right. Now, next step is to hot glue these kind of not where the hole is because you don't want to do that. But okay, so right here in the middle, right here on each side, almost to the tip of where the triangle is, you want to put hot glue. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to take our paper. Can everybody see that pretty good? Hold on just a second. Let me look at my camera real quick so I can see. Okay, you can. Okay, good. All right, so you're going to take your one corner that has the hole on it and you're going to bring it over, but don't crease it, okay? Because I found out you shouldn't crease it. And then your hot glue, you just want to see where it's going to lay, okay? So mine's going to lay like that. So I'm going to put a piece of hot glue right there, just a little dot. You do not need a lot of hot glue because you don't want to make this heavy or lopsided or whatever. It's kind of hard. My hot glue gun's having issues. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay. All right. So you put that little dot there and then fold it over. Make sure you line the dot up before you push down, okay? And then there's that. Next step, you're going to go over to the next dot that is punched, next hole, and you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to fold it over. You're going to figure out where the dot lines up, okay? And then where you should be putting the glue, which would be right there. So I'm going to pull this up and then put the glue right here. Now, if you have double-sided sticky tape, that would probably work too. I just wouldn't suggest like Elmer's glue or whatever because that's gonna like make your paper kind of soggy, and then it won't dry for a while. So then flip it over and then do the same thing. Take the whole side, pull it over, and then you want to hot glue right there. So put glue right here. That. Okay. Push down on it. And then one more. One more. Now, I don't decorate mine until the very last, and the reason why is because, I don't know like how it's gonna look when it's just laying there flat. So I mean, I guess you could decorate both sides, but I like to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, and then here's the last one. Do the last one. The paper clip is the tricky part. Uh-oh. See, now sometimes you'll get hot glue. Sometimes you will get hot glue in that hole. And if that's the case, you want to hurry up and poke that through really quick because you don't want that to dry. Okay. There. So I got it in the hole and I fixed it. Okay. Next step is to take your paper clip. I had had this one that I just poked. So you're going to take your paper clip and you're going to unfold it. So unfold one. You can use your pliers. They work really well to do that. Straighten it up, whatever. Okay. And then do it again. Straighten your whole paper clip till it's just a whole paper clip. Just one long wire. I bet you could probably do this with a bread tie too, more than likely. All right, so then once you have that, you know how that was folded over? You're gonna do it again, except it's gonna be smaller. So you're gonna fold this over like this. Did you see that, how I did that? Let me get closer. I'm gonna pull this camera up closer to me. I've been having problems with the lighting, so when I pull it close to me, for some reason it gets dark. Okay. Okay, see that? Now, you're gonna take this and you're gonna bend it like when it was big, like how we just undid it, but you're making it smaller. You want it to be smaller. This is kind of tricky. Okay, you see how I did that? Kind of like a little hook. That's what you're gonna do, all right? Now you don't want it too long. You're gonna have to measure it kind of on your, on this, okay? So then the next step you're gonna do is you're gonna take your paper clip and you're gonna fold that, because this is the part that's, I actually even might have it a little too long still. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so then once you have it folded like that, or bent, kind of like that, looks like a leg, doesn't it? Like a little foot, little dancing foot. Okay, anyway, once you have your little dancing foot made, the next step is to take your paper clip and you want to fold it or bend it again, okay? So now it looks like this. All right, so then once you have that done, you're going to take your, let me zoom out. Okay, once you have that done, you're going to take your paper and you're going to put your paper clip through the hole, okay? Now you got through the hole, and then you're going to pull it up like that, right? So it should look like this in the back, and like that in the front. Oh, that in the front, okay? Now, if you push this all the way like that towards the front, you have some space right there. See that space? That space, now you have to be really careful with this because I messed up a couple times. Kind of push your pinwheel, okay, so you don't get hot glue on yourself. Kind of hold it. This is where if you're a kid doing this, you might need your grown-up to help, okay? You're gonna put a dot of glue, like on the back, kind of close to your pinwheel, okay? You see how I did that? Can you see that? Dot of glue right there. Okay, the reason why we do that is so your pinwheel can still move, but it's not flopping off the wire. Did you see how a while ago it fell off the wire? Well, I do that so that it doesn't flop all the way off. And now, my hot glue gun has a time, like, I have to really squeeze for it to come out, and then when I do that, it kind of just pushes out. So you have to be really careful. You don't want it pushing out. So, and now, once you get it on one side, you want to go back around and do it on the other side, because sometimes it doesn't want to stay on the whole wire. So you want to get it all over the whole wire, and then make sure you blow on it to cool it off. Otherwise, it'll take a bit. It'll take a bit to dry. All right, almost got it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, now it's not going to fall off. Now we have it secured, so it won't fall off, right? And then the next step is to take our thing that we have so far, and you're going to take your straw. These straws, I'm sure they sell them at stores still. I believe I bought these online, I want to say. Bought them for my wedding 4 years ago. And I still have them because I think they're really cute in this for decoration. But it's paper straw. We got married, our anniversary is 4th of July, and we got married the 23rd of July. So I had all my decorations because we did a red, white, blue wedding. Okay, so then you're going to take your paper straw and you're going to put glue inside the paper straw. Okay, so just push some in there. Push some paper, Now, if you have a plastic straw, that's going to be kind of hard. I would say, yeah, you could do it. Be real careful, though, because it might melt it. Anyway, when you push this down in there, you want to push your wire against the straw, okay? So it attaches itself, and push it all the way down, so it attaches itself to the side of the straw, to this side, the side where the pinwheel is at, okay? So that's how you want to do that. I hope this one works. Sometimes I have issues. It's working! Yay! Okay, now once you have it attached and it's dried, if you need to dry it, just blow on the straw and it'll dry that hot glue that's in there, because if you had a lot of it, you had a lot of hot glue in there, it'll take a while to dry, right? So just now dry it out. Okay, and then the next step is to take that piece of paper that we put aside, and now with this one, I did like this two little pieces, and I did like a little crisscross there. You could do it however you want. However, if you do it like that, when we glue it, you want to make sure you push it up so that it's not catching a hold of your stuff there. Okay, so I'm just going to do, this time I think I'm going to do a circle. So I am going to do a circle on this one. And so I'm just going to cut out a circle. I could have probably decorated it and then did whatever, but this is what I'm doing. I cut out a circle as best as I can, as circly as I can. Anyway, go. All right, and then I'm going to decorate that. So now I'm going to take my red and my blue, and I'm just going to do some, I'm going to do a swirl. Let's see if I do. I don't think it'll actually even move, though. I think this is the piece that stays stationary. It don't move, but that's okay. It's going to be cute. It's going to be super cute. And then we're going to hot glue that to the middle, okay? So put some hot glue on the paper. Be really careful you don't burn yourself. Hot glue on paper. And then just stick that onto that piece of paper clip. Make sure you do not glue your paper or the hot glue to your pinwheel, or it's done. You'll have to start over. Oh, yep. Ooh, no, almost. All right, now I'm gonna have to, I did got a piece of glue on it. You gotta be careful. It's hard to see. So then just take something and push it off. Okay, it's not bad. Thank goodness it wasn't bad. Woohoo! Could have been bad. It's just kind of difficult to get it to where you want it. And I'm having problems with this one. It's not wanting to stay for me. Okay. Let's do it over. Let's try it again. I had the glue wrong. Let's try it like this again. I had too much glue or something was going on. What you could probably do is put one here. Probably put a piece of paper underneath if you wanted to. It might actually help. Let's try it and see. Trial and error. This is how we learn things, right? Yeah. I put a piece of paper under mine, but that's because I had a lot of glue on it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing. All right, one more time. I'm going to do it one more time. If it don't work, I'm going to get frustrated. Okay, one more time. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put the glue right there. Hopefully it don't spill over onto my pinwheel. Okay, nope, don't you do it. And there. Okay, that's so much better. That's what I should have done to begin with. I was just afraid that I would get that glue all over the pinwheel and it wasn't going to work. Let's see. And just spin it, make sure it's going to work. I just don't want it to stick. If I did get glue on it, I want to make sure I move it to detach it. Okay. Now, once you have that done, it should look like this. So your pinwheel should be coming together now, right? All together. And then you want to decorate your pinwheel. So you want to put whatever you want on it. I'm going to put a piece of paper on my table so I do not draw on my paper, on my table. And then I'm going to start decorating. So this is how I did this one. And let's see how it looks when it spins. Oh, that one's cute. Only thing is you cannot see these, and I think it's because I put it even with that. So maybe if I do it this way, instead of long ways, do it across. So that's what I'm going to do. This time I'm going to do these across. So I'm going to make lines going across them. So lines, and hopefully this will work. I'm going to do these all along it, and then I'm going to go back and do the red. This will be cute, I think. I think it'll look really neat when it starts moving. Okay. And then you could do dots. You could put whatever you want on it. Also, you can also do this part, but it's just got to be really easy if you do. You know? Okay, one. And then I'm going to move on to the reds. Maybe I'll do the reds. Maybe I'll do the reds here. So I'll put red stripes here. That would be cool, right? Of course, it's really hard to do the stripes on this part because you got to use your fingers to hold it. Okay. Now, you don't have to do this for 4th of July. You could do this for any occasion. A spring get-together, family reunions, whatever. Whatever. Birthday parties. This would be a cute little project to do for a birthday party. I wanted to do some of these for my wedding, but it would have just taken too long to do all of them. So, plus the other decorations I had. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Let's see if it works. Oh, yep. Come on. Much better. If I had a fan, it would probably work so much better. That's cute. Oh, I'm so excited. This turned out so good. Anyway, I hope you all had fun doing this project. Tonight, for my more adult-themed project, I am going to be doing a really fun project. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I suggest everybody tune in for tonight's project at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be putting a list on what you need as soon as I get off from here because I already know what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be making the example today, and then tonight I'll be doing one again with everybody, what I'm going to be making. So join me tonight at 7 o'clock. Do not miss this one. It's going to be fun. And if you want any information about City Museum, go to citymuseum.org. All our information about tickets, pre-ordering, I believe is how they do it. You have to do it online. Not sure. Don't quote me on that. You probably can go to the ticket window too and get them. But I'm not sure, so go to the website and look just in case. And then also we have our Facebook page. We update things regularly there. If you want to watch any of my videos or any videos that our City Museum staff has done as well, go to either one of those, Facebook St. Louis page that we have, City Museum St. Louis, or citymuseum.org. And until tonight, see you then.